Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Hi.
Aloha.
Aloha, amiga.
Para namang napaka-formal na kaagad. Formal ba?
Huwag naman formal.
Oo.
Ay.
Kumusta?
Mabuti.
Mabuti.
Beautiful.
Mabeauty.
Hello, everyone!
Hello.
Beauty.
Yes!
I have to
Ay,
change
ang
the
ingay naman ng
privacy.
neighbor ko.
I don't know why. For whatever reason, I cannot change.
The
But
what?
anyway, how's everybody doing? How are you, Coach Lynn? Are you okay? Kumusta mga allergies dyan?
I had to take some allergy today and sampo ng turmeric because it was all day. But I'm okay now, so I had to take a nap. You know me. And
Sige,
then
mag-ano muna tayo, say our
yes,
greetings to our viewers.
Yes,
yes.
introduce and say hi.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Yes, good evening. Coach Lynn here. I am in Illinois, USA. For those of you guys who doesn't know me yet, hindi pa nagsasawa sa mga mukha namin. I am here in Illinois, a mom of two, a wife, and a proud digital business owner for more than 3 years now. So yes, I have been in this business for more than 3 years, and I never regretted the minute or the moment that I made that decision because it had truly changed my family's life. And not only myself, but I also these ladies and hundreds of people in our team, the influencers, also are changing their life and they are also changing other people's lives. So with me tonight is Coach Gina from California. Say hi to everyone, Coach Gina.
Hello, everyone! How's everyone doing? Naimbag na malang? For those who are Ilocano, ang ingay ng neighbor ko.
That's okay.
My name is Gina. I am coming live from Northern California. I'm a nurse by profession, and I'm still working as a full-time nurse. And of course, a proud digital business owner.
Yeah, and then next up is Coach Maristel from Illinois.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Actually, this is my second time to go live with a group of coaches. Earlier today, I had a really great, inspiring go live also with our business partners who are also coaches from the global community. So it's really great to be here. We don't get tired to inspire everybody, especially those who are hungry for change.
Yes.
Yan. So that's
Amen.
why we're here all the time.
Yes, and one of the newest coaches,
Yes.
Coach Mavel from Hawaii.
Hi, aloha. Mabel here from Hawaii. Actually, this is my second year anniversary here in digital business. Yeah.
Happy
Yes.
anniversary!
Thank you. Yes. And then, it changed our life big
Yeah.
time.
Big time.
Yes.
I
Yes,
am
so-
Ariel, and I'm my mommy's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, so
This is
cute.
the youngest,
Oh, we
Hi,
have a
youngest
Ariel.
we have a future
business partner I
CEO
have.
here.
Yes,
He
I
is your future CEO, di ba?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Future CEO. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Hindi siya shy. Hindi siya shy.
Hindi tulad ko. It's very shy.
She'll take over your business for real.
Yeah, she's gonna take over my business later on.
Yes.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
right.
And the newest, Coach, Coach Lori from California, who's currently driving right now. Be careful, Coach, but say hi to our viewers.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning. I am coming from NorCal. I've been in the digital business for 20 very, very proud, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else.
There you go. Yeah, be careful driving, sis. Yeah,
Yes, coach.
I'm proud to be their nanay. Happy Mother's Day to me. Happy Mother's Day to
Happy
you
Mother's
guys,
Day to you.
ladies. Yeah,
Happy
Right.
Mother's Day, everybody.
yeah, I hope everyone had a great Mother's Day yesterday. Or was it yesterday? No, it was the other day. No, see, that's how digital business owners are. We don't even know what day of the week it is anymore.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes. especially if you are like, if you are retired and you're home all the time, you don't even know what day, what time. And Nanay Lin, Nanay Lin daw, sabi ni Sis Maria Kwan. So tonight, everyone, we do this every other week, bi-weekly, because we want to continue inspiring other people. We want to keep showing up for you guys because we want you to know that that's the kind of community or team we have. The community that really cares and the community that really will be there for you once you make a decision to become one of us. We are not scammers. We are here. We actually are 100% real, legit. We file taxes every year, and that's one of the main perks of our business as well. So tonight, the topic that we are going to tackle, just to give you guys a little bit of an idea of what we really do and why we really do it, is why do we really use the social media, or why do we what is the, the question with the topic that we have? Why
Share.
why
Business.
do we share our business online, and why do we use the social media to do so? So who wants to go first, or should I go first? What, Sis Lori, since she's driving, she wants to go first.
She
Please.
actually raised her hand
Raise
to, I
your
think,
hands.
fix her.
I love it.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Sis Lori.
Okay. The reason that we share our business online because this is our storefront. Um, it's the most easiest way to share your business because you don't have to pay dues on when you have a brick and mortar. With the social media, you can reach as far as you can, um, your audience. If since we are global, we're able to reach as far as anywhere in the world. That's why we share it on our social media platforms. It's cheap, it's easy, and it's fun at the same time because we get to meet other people throughout the globe. That's why we use our social media platforms to share the beauty of the business and share it with you guys. And I know sometimes to my audience I probably sound like a broken record, but you know what, this is my storefront and I'm going to keep showing them on my business. Like today I think I went live like 4 times, but it's my storefront
Oh,
because I love sharing it and I enjoy what I do. So
wow.
as we are all attraction marketing. So we share what we can on the social media platforms and to show you guys how much fun we're having.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. All
Wow.
right.
So it's your fourth time, then I have to go two more.
Did I beat you today? I think Coach Marisol, because I was doing my bike ride today, so I was just like motivated to go, sharing with the
Yeah.
audience what I was doing on a Tuesday. It was an impromptu bike ride. We ended up riding our bikes for over 3 hours. It was so much fun,
Wow,
Wow.
you
that's
know?
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that too one day. One day when
Yeah.
my allergy doesn't start me during in the morning. I know
Yeah.
this is that season. The allergy season is bad, but yeah.
Yeah.
So who wants to go next? Why do you share your business online, ladies? Sis Mercy.
I can answer that. Well, first of all, by the name digital business, so it means online. So we don't, like what Coach Laurie said, that we don't have a traditional business. We run it on social media. So this is the only way that this is the easiest and the cheapest way to do our business, because social media is free. You can only just open your Facebook account, which most of us use Facebook. You can also do TikTok, other social media platforms. And of course, there's what you call advertisements, that's paid advertisement, but mostly it is free. So, you can reach as any, the farthest part of the world, as far as Europe, Africa, whatever. So, this is how we do it.
Mhm. There you go.
And I want to add too, Coach Laurie said this is how we share our business. We also share our beauties to the world. So this is why we want to show them our faces all the time, because we want them to trust us. Because basically trust is very important in this business.
Definitely. All right, this is Coach Gina or Coach Mavel. You want to go next, Coach Mavel? Why do you share your business
Sure.
online?
We share our business online so that we can share our story and like how it benefits our what you call this our family and everyone around us, and we also help them set up their business online and see how easy it is doing business online than a traditional one. You don't have to go house to house, knock on the door, and they're gonna shut down the door on you. But this one, it's all over social media. Everyone is on social media right now. So this is actually I was reading in 2030. This is one of the biggest hit when it comes to business, like big time. So everyone who's ever watching us, start your digital business now. Start now and build your audience and stuff, so that it will be easier for you later on to build your digital business. Yes.
Yeah. All right, Coach Gina, do you want to add on, or do you think they covered everything?
Pretty much, yeah, yeah. And plus, it builds credibility and trust, right? Because when you see online, a lot of people are scared because it's online. They don't know
Yeah.
who are the people involved to that kind of business. But that's the reason why we share our business online, to let you know, to show our faces to you. That way, you can trust, and you know who we are. We show our family, we show our faces, that we can trust us. We can start building credibility and trust, and to educate people about what we do, that there's such thing as this. Because had I known this before, right, 2 years ago, before I started this business, I would have started this earlier than that. But because I didn't know it, and because I wasn't educated, and this is one of the reason why we share our business online, to educate people as well who haven't heard that there's such thing as this kind of business.
Yeah, and then the online also is reach. The reach of the market is global. It's not limited to, if you have a traditional business, your target market is right on that area alone. When you use the social media or online, you reach more people across the globe, not just limited to where you live. And you get to show them what the business has done to your family, just like what Coach Marvel's mentioned. You get to share them your journey and inspire them, because people that watch or that views our social media, they're the one that they're most of them are looking. Majority of us are looking. We were all looking, but if we weren't using social media, we would have not known about this business, because all of us actually saw this on social media. So that's why we use this online, social media, or we promote our business online. And like Coach Marcel mentioned, it's more of attraction marketing. So in order for you to attract people, you have to look good. No, just kidding. You have to actually show people the true you, kumbaga, to be authentic, be you, because people will resonate, to you, to your story. Some people resonates on your background, or on your what do you do for a living,
Mhm.
your work. Are you a mom? So people, it's not limited. Like I said, the reach of social media or online is endless, because it can reach any people, you
Yes.
know so
And I was actually watching a go live just a few minutes ago, and I want to shout out to Coach Jenny because she's watching us right now. Hello, Coach Jenny.
Hi.
Hope inspired.
Jenny.
Yes.
Hello.
I think Coach Gina also watched her go live, right?
I
So
saw.
she mentioned, which is I totally agree that being on nowadays, the internet, everything is done online.
Mm-hmm.
So bakit ka magpapahuli pa? Yun ang
Yeah.
Yeah.
so everything is done online.
Everything. Everything. You can buy a car on online. You can order anything online. So just like what we said, people ask us, "Is this easy to do?" If I don't know anything about computer, am I gonna be able to do it? Well, definitely yes. If you know how to order Amazon, if you know how to order DoorDash, if
Yeah.
you know how to if you know how to take a picture and post it on your social media, or just take a picture, because we do have a training that, step by step, you'll learn as you grow with your community, and as you grow with your business, you will learn along the way.
Yes.
You don't have to be an expert
Mm-hmm.
in order for you to do this business. So that's the beauty. Like I said, the reach is so wide. So people are thinking saturated. How am I gonna be successful if I'm just getting in now? Saturated na. No, it's never gonna be saturated, because there's always gonna be new moms, new parents,
Yes.
people who are out of college, who are going to work, who are also going to get tired of working one day, and those people are the one who's going to look at opportunities like this, that they can grow while they work, just like the ladies that we have right now. Except for me and Sis Lori, we're both retired. We were both no jobs. We're both bosses that no longer work. These ladies are CEOs of their business while they're still working,
Yes.
so anyone can join the business.
Are you also looking to retire early, Coach Mavel?
Yes, of course. I want to retire now.
Why
Yeah,
not?
but
Who would not want
like,
to?
yeah, we do not want, right? But of course, we still need to work, because actually I'm just enjoying the benefit at my working place right now for like my insurance, you
Ah,
know.
okay.
Yeah.
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 So because here in Hawaii, the medical insurance is expensive for a family, so that's the only benefit that that's why I'm staying, at my
For
working
now, yeah.
place. But other than that, I would rather stay at home and
Mm-hmm.
enjoy digital business,
I
Yeah.
Yes.
know, right?
social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I did not get any insurance for my family. But maybe when I get my company or LLC or sole S corp, maybe that's the time I will shop for insurance. But for right now, we just pay out of pocket. Why? It saves money, and at the same time, tax write off the month. So why
Yeah.
not?
That's true.
I have a
Mm-hmm.
question for Coach Lori. Coach Lori, being on
I'm getting a root canal.
social
They
media,
coded
digital
me.
business,
Oh,
do you
sorry.
have to have a huge following online on social media? I don't know if Coach Lori could hear me.
Yeah, I could hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, not really. When I first started the business, I only had 125 people on my personal Facebook page.
How many?
125.
125. Wow.
Yes, because I wasn't really in the social media. I just like to watch and, scroll just like everybody else, scroll on TikTok or Instagram. But I never really posted much except when it came to my kids. But yeah, you don't have to have a huge following to be in this business, because they will train you on how to grow your business, in the social media platform. So our training module is video based, it's easy to follow, and in just like with my Facebook business page, I have over 9,500 people on there. They'll teach you how to do that. So don't be scared if you don't have a lot of following. They will tackle that on your training.
Exactly.
I think right now in social media, it's not your followers anymore. It's like how many times you show or post on your Facebook, and Meta will spread it all out
Yes.
globally.
The
Algorithms.
Yeah.
algorithm. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it's more
consistency.
easier now.
Or on consistency of showing up, just like
Yeah.
going live 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, I think Facebook really wants us to be present on the
Yeah,
platform all the time.
because it
Mhm.
shows authenticity. It shows, that it's real
Yeah.
people, that really are owning that account. So that's why that's why Facebook or Meta is really encouraging people. That's why Reels became popular, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That platform, because they want people to show people daily lives or daily stories or
Yes.
whatever,
Yes.
whatever. Some people are comfortable doing it, some people are not, but it's okay, like you guys said, it doesn't have to be thousands of followers, 5,000
Mhm.
followers, but if you do, I mean, it's even better, because then you can, inspire more people at
Yes.
the same time.
Yep.
Correct.
Authenticity, not popularity, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the consistency, just like what you were saying earlier. And you don't need the whole Facebook world, you know. You'll never know who you inspire.
Mhm.
Even though you only have 200 followers, and you inspire one, two, three of them, of those 200 followers, and you help them start their own business and change their lives, right?
Yes.
So you
Yes.
see the whole world. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because those one, two, or three people that you inspired will have followers of their own.
Mhm.
So if
Mhm.
they inspire one, two, three people, then it's kind of like, a domino effect. It
Yes.
will grow. And the important thing is that you're showing up for your business every day. That's what's important, not because you want to be popular, but you want to inspire people, because you want to
Yes.
change people's lives.
Yes. That's a great thing about this business. This is one of my favorites, aside from the earnings that we get, is to be able to help other moms, other tired workers out there, give them the opportunity to learn the business.
Mhm.
Yes, creating
And
an impact.
retirees. I mean, I've been getting a lot of inquiries on my ads lately. These are retirees that they're either going back to work, or they're looking for a source of income. That they don't have to go back to work. So it's amazing. Like I said, the reach of the social media or online. You tap on, not it's not limited to ages. There's no cap, there's no limitation of
Yes.
what age, what race, what nationality, or whatever. So status of life, because you'll never know. Sometimes people that makes a lot of money, they are the one that's tired, because you trade money for time. They're the
Yeah.
one that's tired of working so much hours, right?
Yep. Present. Present. No more time.
More time
Coach
for you.
Maricel, so since we're talking about sharing, why do we have to share our business online? So is it possible to grow our business online without being pushy or salesy?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
I could just tell my story and then people will resonate to my story. I used to work 2 to 3 jobs. Can you imagine that, ladies? I used to
Yeah.
work 2 to 3 jobs, no rest, no sleep. I will just maybe sleep couple hours, then wake up to an alarm. I hated my alarm so
Mm.
much. Yeah. And
That's why
then,
when she was starting her business, every time I talked to her, I felt like she's just waking up, or she's not,
yeah,
like she's like spaced out.
yes.
Sometimes like she's like, Coach Lynn, or something like that.
Yeah, because
Because
night
she's
shift,
so tired. Hmm?
night shift, and then 2 to 3 jobs because I had one full time, one part time, one on call, and I was like always tired. But then I understand that this business, since day one, I knew that this business will do something great for me in the future. So I took it very seriously until now. I'm still very passionate about it. That is why I just don't get tired sharing this with the whole world.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
yeah. Because I mean,
So Gina too, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
There were two jobs, right? And ER, you know how tired ER is. You're always on our feet, right? Because
Mhm.
emergency. So it's not easy.
Emergency, emergency.
For 12 hours in the ER. It's really busy. It's not like you can sit. No, if it
Yeah.
gets crazy, you're gonna be on your feet for 12 hours. You're the only time you sit down is when you have a break, and then you'll be on your feet again.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you even have a break?
we
They
do
have
have
a
a
break. They said that they do have a break.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do have a break.
Because
yeah,
sometimes it depends on
we have
the pace
union.
of
You have
market.
to.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah,
Oh,
to.
you have
Oh,
to.
your
You
union.
have
Yeah,
to.
yeah. You
Yeah.
have to.
have a
There's
union,
no.
which is good
Yeah.
in here. When I was back in Florida, we didn't have a union, so you know it's not mandatory to have a break. Here, you have to clock out, and you
Ah,
get
that's nice. At
Yeah.
least you get to.
yeah.
But to answer your question, you know, it really is all about you presenting yourself because
Mm,
you're doing attraction marketing in this business. So you have to present yourself in a
mm,
way where you can inspire other people, give them a peek of what this business can do, give
mhm.
them information, show them what this business can do, this business has done for you so far.
Yeah,
Because, like what Coach Marcel said, as long as you stick around and you push through and you show
Yeah.
up and you believe on what you are doing, regardless of what it is, whether it is this business or your job or your career or your own business or traditional business, if you do those things consistently, you show up and you never get
Yeah.
tired of doing what you're doing, your business will never get tired of giving. You know,
Yes. Correct. Exactly.
if you show your business that you care about it, your business will care for you as well. And then if you use your social media, use the attraction marketing part of it, then
mm,
people can see that you really are just out there to serve, or you're out there to
Yeah.
really, attract the right people with the right
mm,
mindset,
yeah,
with the right dream, because
Yes.
people sometimes they don't realize that there's something out there that can actually fulfill their dream. People get, I mean, I get stuck myself for a few years. I get stuck of believing that clock in, clock out, go to school, or work on another job, and buy groceries and spend the money for bills. That's all I knew. I was never
Yeah.
introduced to this kind of business before. And now that I'm here, I was like, oh my God, if I would have known about this back then,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
oh my God, I can only imagine. But it's never too late, guys.
I
It's never
know.
too late.
Why didn't we know about this before?
I know,
I know,
right?
Yeah,
right?
I know.
50
Right?
years. It's been in existence since I was born.
Yeah.
but we
Maybe
need to experience what
we
we've
need experience.
experienced
Yes,
to
we
Yes.
do need
appreciate what we have right now. Yeah.
We pray for this like 50 years ago. And then only now they give us now, but
Well, the good
we're
thing
still
is,
enjoying
a
it,
few
right?
years ago, they created this online community for
Yeah,
us to be,
years, eight
it
years.
is a lot easier
Yeah.
to market.
Yeah, it's 8 years,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
8 years
years.
ago. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's never too late, guys. It's never too late to get started and working towards your dream while you're still able to work and
Yeah.
able to sustain, you know.
Yes. And
A
while
business.
we're still able to remember what were those dreams, because
Huh?
if we're still able to remember what those dreams are, like
Yes.
how about if we're already 85 years old and we're starting to have dementia and we
When we
cannot
can no
remember
longer,
our dreams anymore.
we
So
can't even remember our names anymore. Oh my
yeah.
God.
Having dementia.
Hopefully, not on wood, that doesn't come.
What's
Then
my
this
How
dream?
about you,
business is
Coach
with your
Lori?
daughter, your kids already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Coach
don't be
Lori, I saw
afraid.
that some of your go lives were like really, wow, 1,000 views. So
Wow.
yeah,
Me?
yeah.
Wow.
I think I saw some of your go lives there that were really inspiring, right?
Wow.
Mhm.
I just want to say to the audience too, don't be afraid to take risk. At one point, all the coaches that you see here, we were all afraid because we don't know, it's the unknown. But
Mhm.
that's why we're here, to my more market. That's why I'm here to share with you guys, just like with these coaches, is because it worked for us and we're all here to help you guys in the community, and with everything else in life, we have to take risk. Whether, let's
Mhm.
say you're shifting profession, you're taking risk. But you
Mm-hmm.
know what? You adjusted to that, right? And then you like it. You're like, oh, I'm glad I did this. So
Yep.
take that chance on this, what we're sharing with you guys, because we
Mhm.
are real people. We
Yep.
are here to share. We are not here to scam you guys. We are all family, women, moms. We have kids. We have reputation that
Yeah.
we have to, protect
Different.
because we are raising kids. So there's really nothing for you guys to lose. All you have to do is just check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
It's nothing to lose. It's all information, guys. No commitment at all. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
I love
Yeah.
it. No commitment.
No
Yeah,
commitment.
isn't it? They're all like they give us they go to our website or they give us their email. We send them the information. It's all free. And
Free.
then if you want to proceed, they pay the one-time fee equivalent to two, three, steaks. Right?
Equivalent
And
to
it's
one.
It's
refundable within 30 days.
refundable. Yeah, but
Guarantee.
when you go to the restaurant, you ate three steaks and it tastes bad. It tastes bad. You can't have a
Oh
refund.
my
Here in
God.
Yeah. No, you
you
can't.
can have a refund.
You can't because you
That's
already
so
ate it.
true.
It's already in your stomach.
Or
That's
sometimes you
so
can
true.
just buy an Amazon thing, whatever, and then you don't even use it, and you are so lazy to take it back to return it, and you
Yeah.
spend that.
That happened to you. It happened to me. So
I have so many of them actually that I don't even.
I started the return, but I never really take it to the place because it's
Yeah,
too cold outside or it's snowing, and it just happened to just sit
yeah.
on the corner. But yeah,
Coach
so
Lynn, just think about it. It's gonna be tax refund. Tax write-off
That's right
Yeah.
off.
yeah,
because you have this business to
yes,
file
yes,
it.
it's true. Yeah,
True.
But
so
seriously speaking, though, whoever is watching right now, are you a mother? Like wanting to spend more time with your family, your kids, especially. You don't want to miss any milestone.
yeah,
This business is really a great
yeah.
thing to have.
Yeah.
See, that's part of
110%.
yeah, that's
I was
part
a
of
single
why
mom. Go ahead, coach.
Yeah.
that's part of why every time I post online, I show, because like we said, we use the social media or online to promote our business, to share our business, because and then we want to be authentic, so that way they can see, I'm with my son bike he's biking, and I'm watching him in my in my day-to-day clothes, or I go live cooking on stuff like that. And the reason why is because we're comfortable of doing that now. Back then
Hmm.
they weren't comfortable of doing this live. So don't be afraid, just like Coach Lori said, don't be afraid, because as you grow in your business, as you grow your business, you're growing with it. As a
Yes,
person, you get
hmm,
out of your shell.
correct.
Every one of us are shy. When I came to the US 30 plus years ago, I was shy. I was a crybaby. I always cry when someone pick on me. So
Yeah, me too.
yeah, so
And then
you
they thought that
Same.
napakabait ko, kaya lang hindi lang pala talaga marunong sumagot.
right? But
Yeah,
now we're confident
very
because
happy.
no, you will get that confidence,
Yeah,
because not only because you have mentors and coach and a guide from your training, but also you become confident because you know what you're doing, because you're also dedicated to learning the business, and
yes,
because you are becoming a mentor for someone. So
Mm-hmm.
you really have to come out of your comfort zone if you really want to become successful in life. You cannot stay on one thing. You cannot stay on your, if you want to change your life, if you want to change you have to get that shell out. You have to get
yeah,
out of it, out of the box. Think outside the box. You always have to find time to learn things, new things, and a day to day. We have learning every day, every little thing that we know, that we did not know before, that we learn today. It's a learning, it's a process. Life is a process. You will learn every day,
Yep.
right?
correct.
Yeah.
I agree. I am the proof to that.
Yeah,
Strongly agree.
all four of you, I mean, I can I can speak for myself. When I started joining something like this before, I really don't know how to go live also. I really don't
Mm.
know how to, but I did not know I have that skill. But
Yeah.
I was willing to get it out. I was willing to come
Yeah,
out, because if I know that that's the way for me to change my family's life, why would I not do it?
correct.
Why
Yeah,
not? If I know it's gonna give me the freedom that I have now, time, financial, and if this is what my family is, my what's gonna change my family's life in the future, and the family of my family, and the families of the people that will trust me in the business, why would not I do it? It's a no brainer for me. So
yes, yes.
yeah.
That is
And
why
plus,
Coach Mabel is getting more comfortable in going
Yes.
live,
You
right?
can see she's
yes.
blushing. You can still see that she's blushing. She has no
Yeah.
makeup on, but her face is red. But guys, just give her some time.
Yeah.
She will be an expert like us.
I think
Yeah.
her daughter will take her, mommy. I think it's time for
Yeah.
us to go live now.
Yeah. She even told me right now. She says, "Good job, mommy," because she heard you guys
Oh,
say,
I think she's your
oh,
coach.
"Yeah,
She
go
will be.
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
So the benefits of building an online business for busy parents and full-time workers like you guys, what are the benefits you think that
Ooh,
that
a
this
lot.
business will give you?
A lot. So much, right?
so
So
Mm-hmm.
much."
much.
Yes.
Especially for busy parents, employees like us, right?
Mm.
Right? Is it Coach Maricel? Used to work 3 jobs. I used to work 2 jobs, and I was busy. And so those people who are saying, "Oh, I can't do that business because I'm too busy." Think about this, guys. If you're busy right now and you're not gonna start something for your future like this, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be busy until you retire. Is that what you want to
Yeah.
do?
Mm.
What
Maybe.
if
I will
maybe
answer for them.
what if you sacrifice 1 to 2 years of building your business, 3 years, let's say, giving your 1 hour, 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day to build this kind of business. That way, after a few years, you can take a rest, or you can lessen the hours of working, right? Just like us. So I used to work too. Now I'm only working on my full-time job because I was able to retire, resign from
Quit.
my second job.
Kasi nagpa-practice ka na rin mag-retire, right, Coach
Yes.
Yes.
Tina?
Again, maybe just per DM. I love being a nurse. I love seeing
Yeah.
when my patients get better, and I love doing that. But of course, I don't want to work 5, 6 days a week.
Yeah.
No.
Only
Nope.
planning to work once, twice a week. I can. It's very doable right now. It's very doable. I
Yeah.
work 8 days in 2 weeks. It's very
Oh,
doable.
Or
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kahit
you're
ano na
getting
lang,
there.
kahit once a week kung gusto mo per diem.
yeah, per
At least
DM.
yun, di ba?
Mm.
You're
Para hindi
getting.
naman nila ma-miss yung mga mukha natin talaga. So,
They
Baka
won't.
sabihin nila pagpasok
They
mo,
won't.
"Sino yan?"
They won't just add them on Facebook.
I know, right?
You can see us every day.
See you every day. They won't miss you.
They're gonna ask you, "Are you a new employee here, ma'am?"
Every week I'm a new employee. Yeah. So uh what about can I say one more benefit that I experienced? Tax write-off, guys. I used to pay taxes every single year.
Yeah.
And because of this business, write off all the travel, everything, your office, claim one of your room as your business office, and all your utilities. My travel, I went home to the Philippines, I went to Japan, everything I was able to write off. And now we don't owe the IRS anymore, but instead we get tax refund. Five
Yeah.
figures, guys. It's more than 10,000. Can you imagine?
Oh
Instead of me paying, now I'm getting. So,
my.
yeah, those
Uh-huh.
are just the benefits.
How about si Coach Mabel, especially meron siyang maliit?
Mm-mm.
Mhm. Oh, I have more time. This is actually gonna be my second week that I don't have event.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes, and I just received 5 checks recently. I mean,
Yay!
kapopost ko lang. So, sabi ko, oh, this is really, I don't expect it. You don't expect any, but it will come
Yeah,
anytime yung mga paycheck.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
yeah,
it's really a
Kasi passive
positive
income siya,
thing.
especially
Yeah.
kung medyo matagal-tagal ka na
big.
rin, 'di ba? So,
Yes. Yes.
ay meron pala ganyan, oo.
Yeah,
Yeah. Ay, meron pala. Sabi, oh,
yeah.
may checky ka na naman, sabi ni Chester. Oh, yung checky mo. Ooh,
It's the
sabi ko.
unexpected check
Yes.
that really
Mm-mm.
is amazing. That's when you realize that, oh my god, I gotta jump in
Yes.
this
Oo.
business
Yes.
because like when you know that it's coming, then you're expecting it. But when
Yeah.
Yeah.
something comes in the mailbox and you didn't even realize that it's coming, you're like, that's when you're like kind of like ding ding, oh my god, there really is something in this business,
Yep.
right?
Yes,
There
yes,
really is something in
exactly.
this business. Why would I stop if I have something like this going on?
Yeah. So that will cover my 2 weekends that I don't have event. And I love long sleep with my daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
precious
So
one. That while they're still young, because like we said, time can never turn back time. That's why
yes.
I really am glad to have this business because I have Sean, and
Yes.
I I lost so many times with my daughter because I didn't get to have her in the US until she was 10 years old, until Sean's age. So we really didn't get to be together. I think I went home to the Philippines every 3 years. I even missed her first birthday. So
Mm.
those things I can never turn back. But at least,
Second, child mo na lang sa kanya, sisling. Dun
yes.
ka babawi. Oo.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually I know that feeling because on her birthday last year, I'm setting up somebody else's birthday.
Okay. Oh
Oh,
Oh,
my
Yeah.
that's sad.
So
God.
it
Oo.
end up her birthday is just a backdrop, no balloons and a cake.
Oh, oh
So
my
yeah,
God.
wow.
now have you seen my my melody setup? She really loves it. So yeah,
Oh
with
Wow.
my
this business,
God.
it gives me a lot of time for
Oo.
her.
You
Yes.
just brought back memories for me when we were
Yeah.
cooking,
Mm.
that story that I shared
Oo,
sometimes
yun, yeah. You
Christmas
were
Eve.
you were busy cooking for other people, but then
Oh my
you forgot about the
about
family.
my family. We were so
Mhm.
busy making
Yeah.
those platters, those kakanin platters, 50 of them for Noche Buena for other people that I forgot we don't even have food
Yes, yes,
and
exactly.
nothing on the Christmas tree, nothing for Sean, nothing. It was just really heartbreaking. You know,
Yes.
you get to eat whatever's left over in the fridge and that's not much. You didn't even get to leave some of the kakanin for your own family. That was really heartbreaking for
I
me.
still get goosebumps every time I hear that
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
And I mean, it's not a made up story, guys. It is real. Even if you ask my son Sean, he will tell you what we went through during
Mhm.
those low point in our life during the pandemic and when before I found this business. That's why I love this business so much because I don't want to go back to that situation. There's so
Yeah.
many memories. It's bad memories, but I don't forget those memories. Why? That's what motivate me.
Yeah.
Made you
It's what
stronger, coach.
That
motivates
was
me.
the reason why you're here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
So
our case naman, kasi sa akin, medyo malalaki ng mga anak ko, 'di ba? So yun, trabaho ng trabaho, tapos mga holidays nandun kami sa ano, 'pag nag-strike ng 12 o'clock midnight,
oh
nandun sa trabaho. So gano'n na lang,
yeah.
text na lang or kaya, "Good morning, happy
Oh,
birthday," or
coach.
"Happy New Year," mga gano'n. So wala,
Napapaiyak ako sa inyo. Sis
oo.
Lori, do you have
Yes,
any
coach.
stories you wanted to get, like memories that you want to share that, that motivates you because you
Yes.
want to be in this
So I
situation.
was a single mom for 2 decades. I worked my I worked hard when I, at that time. So I didn't get a lot of time to spend a lot of time with my kids, with my two girls.
Mhm.
And there were times when they have like a function at school and I would miss it because I have to work to keep, to make money.
Yeah.
So, but now that I'm able to quit my job, I'm not missing any of their milestones anymore. So I'm truly grateful that I'm able to do this now. I mean, I know my oldest is 27, but even though she's 27, she's so happy that I'm around. Even like when I travel actually with my friends a few days ago, she's like, "Oh, you're leaving?" I said, "Yeah, but I'll be back," because she's enjoying the moment that I'm with her,
Yeah.
and she loves it when they have their friends over at their house and I'm there. She like, this is my mom. She's so proud that I'm there and introducing me and having me hang out with them. And same with Sophia. She has a lot of functions at school that I'm not missing out anymore. So I'm truly grateful and I'm blessed that I found this business through my
Yeah.
mentor.
Yeah.
Amen. See, we all have stories, guys. We
Yes, we
all
have
have
stories.
stories. We all have situations.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of us have situations, and that's why we look for an opportunity. We were praying for this opportunity, and was given to us. So what we did is we did not let it pass by. We grabbed it and we embraced it because we saw other people in the community became successful because of this business, and now we get to share with you guys that we are also becoming successful in the business, to
Yeah.
inspire, mainly to inspire, so that that you're not alone. There's still hope, that whatever you're going through right now is not it.
Yeah.
There's hope to change,
Correct.
but it's
Yeah.
up to you. It's up to you, because that's one thing that we don't do. We don't really force ourselves. We don't really force anyone to do this
Yes.
with us. We are really looking for like-minded people,
Yeah.
people who are also tired, just like us. When we were talking about our stories, we tired, really just wanted
So
to
stressed out.
breathe. Sometimes we need that, room to breathe, maybe stressed out, yeah. Or you're going through life, you lost your job. Nowadays I've heard so many people losing jobs because of what's going on, you
Yeah,
know and it's heartbreaking.
it
Mhm.
is.
It
It's
sure
heartbreaking.
is.
So can you just imagine, like, you thought that you have a safe place at work, and then all of a sudden something came up, and then you lost your job, and you have nowhere to go?
No
Yeah.
plan B.
We
Zero
Well,
are
plan.
replaceable. Anywhere you go, we are
Mm.
replaceable.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
just the fact. That's
Yeah.
why it's always best to do a plan B. My plan B back a few years ago was my baking business.
Yeah. Yeah.
But same with Coach Lynn.
Uh-huh.
But I got too exhausted with that, just putting so much hours in the kitchen. I was
Yeah,
like, man,
Sure.
for
I'm
sure.
getting old. Yeah, being on your feet, like just like
Yeah.
Coach Gina, as a nursing. But we're in the kitchen, right, Coach Lynn? Just
Yeah.
in the whether it's hot or it's winter time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
and
It's
it,
just
it destroys your skin pores and stuff like that. But look at you now, guys, like the glass skin effect. The,
No, actually, yeah, the feet. Yeah, I am actually, it's catching up on me now. Like, even, I mean it's not as bad, but if probably I don't have what I have now, as far as what I, for my health, what I'm taking for my health, maybe I would not be able to walk like how normal people would walk. But because I've had so much pain, when I was delivering, when we were delivering. Imagine, guys, I don't have a house at that time. We are living in a two-bedroom apartment on a third floor. So I would have to carry boxes. Me and my husband would be carrying boxes and bags of goodies, food, up and down,
mm,
just to deliver. And then you deliver the food, and then you travel for hours and hours.
yeah,
So we don't even have time. No weekends. No rest. My rest
Mhm.
is just to go pee. That's it. To use the washroom. That's my rest. When you're a baker, when you cook or bake for someone, when you have that kind of a business, a restaurant, whatever it is, it owns you, because you're literally in the kitchen 24/7, I should say. And I
yeah,
cannot go
yeah.
to bed not cleaning the kitchen, because that's where I work. That's my business. So the hot and cold, like, you're using an equipment, and then you have to wash it, and then you're using it, and then you're cooking at the same time. So my hands really, it was really hurting me at that time.
Correct.
So yeah, I don't want to go back to that life. I love cooking, I love baking, but now I get to do that, just because I crave for something. Just like Mother's Day, I made some fruit salad and I made some leche flan. So,
Oh, I want
it's-
some.
May natira pa.
meron, daan ka dito. Yeah, so I craved, and I was like thinking about it. So next Monday, I think I'm gonna make sapin-sapin. So the things that I love,
Ooh.
sapin-sapin, the puto, and all that,
I've
So
been watching Sapin Sapin and keep sending it to my mother-in-law. Mother-in-law, she never make me one.
Oh,
but yeah, so my now it's just a passion, a hobby. It used to be a passion turned into business because we don't have a choice. Now we have a choice. Now,
yes.
now my family has freedom,
Yeah.
and that's why we're here, guys, because we want you to see what freedom can look like, you
Yeah.
know, you know, having your family around you all the time, and enjoying your kids, whether they're grown up or still a kid, you get to be there for them,
Mhm.
because even if they are 27, 30
Oh
plus
my
years
gosh,
old,
yeah.
they're
My
still
son would always
they're
like
still your kid, right?
sometimes I even think, okay, he just turned 28 and all of a sudden he would be like, "Mommy, did you find like could you help me?" Like,
Clingy.
oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's how they are, because I naglalambing,
Mm,
because of the missed times.
yeah.
Now
Yeah.
they're like they're trying to be your baby because you missed that part, you weren't there. Just like what you guys said, you weren't there, sis Lori, you weren't there for them. Now, even if they're grown up, you're there. So it's kind of like catching up for the time that was missed.
Yeah.
So
Well, we just want the viewers, especially those who are watching us for the first time, to parang reflect ba after this go live. No, serious.
Yeah.
Reflect and maybe ask yourself, what do I really want to do with my life? Kung ito ba talaga yung gusto ko na hanggang 65 or 67 or 70 ba ako magtatrabaho? Or kailangan ko ba ng plan B sa buhay ko, yung mga gano'n. So I
yeah.
want them to reflect and maybe come back to us, to any of us, or to whoever they know na nagdi-digital business or kahit other kind of businesses. But I recommend our business kasi napakadaling gawin.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy. Go ahead, Sis Gina.
Hindi, go coach. I just agreed with ko madaling gawin. Yeah, it's
Oo,
really.
kasi automation system. Tingnan mo si Coach
Mm.
Lori. Nasa ano niya, sasakyan niya, nagbe-business.
Yeah, yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
It's so easy to do. Some people are asking me, I don't know how to use computer. Do I have to be on? Do I have to go the same thing you do, which is like always on live on video? I always tell them, you know what? You just take it baby steps, one step at a time. Sometimes overthinking kills our dreams. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know if you guys know that, but overthinking kills our dreams because we think so far ahead,
Mhm.
and that creates fear because you think so far ahead that you want it to be on where we're at now, but before we can be in this situation, we have to go through baby steps as well.
Yes,
So when you
yes.
start something like this, you have to just follow the path, and you
Yeah.
have to follow a process, because there is no such thing as you join now and you'll be like this right now. Like tomorrow you'll be like this. So it needs to be something that you will give yourself time at the same time, because that's growing. So that's how growing comes in when you take it one step at a time. Do not overthink, and just know that we're all going to be here for you every step of the way, regardless of who you join from our community, in our team. We are here, the five of us, and going to be more coaches coming along. It's the community that we built. So it's not just because you join Sis Lori, you're just stuck. And if Sis Lori is not available, then you don't have nowhere to go. No, that's not how this works, guys. You can always connect to any of us. That's the beauty of
Yes.
the community that we built. We
Yes,
built a
correct.
community that is a family. It's family oriented. We're like sisters for life, brothers for life. Not nana, just sisters. Okay. I'm not that old yet, but but yeah. So you guys could, at the end of the day, it's going to be you who is going to make that decision for you. We made the decision for us. We already took action. We took a leap of faith to our here, changing our lives and changing other people's lives. So is that something that you also are interested of doing in life?
Yeah.
How much do you really want to change your life? What do you really want to become 5 years from now? You know, because if you're still not sure right now what you want to do in life, and you're stuck at a job that you hate. Guys, I used to hate my job. Maybe it's not the job, maybe it's the
It's the air in that place.
in the air. But you know it's not because you hated it so much, but
Yeah.
you hate the situation where you're at. You hate the
Yeah.
situation where you can't just get up and leave anytime you want.
Yes, yes.
You get tired, if you get sleepy because you didn't have much rest the day before you went to work. There's no such thing as, oh, I just want to go home and lay in bed, or I just want to clock out. There's no such thing as that if you work for someone else.
Yeah. Ay,
When
pwede
you
meron akong ano
Sure,
sis, i-share na story. So,
okay.
especially para to sa mga tao na nagtatrabaho pa. So, kasi sinabi ni Coach Lynn na
Mhm.
sometimes you don't hate your job, but you hate or you don't like the people around you, or like it is very normal, right? It
Yeah.
happens. So,
Mhm.
the other week meron akong I have a coworker na nabago yung pinagbigyan siya, nabago yung schedule niya kasi enroll siya for fall, something like
Mhm.
that. Babalik siya sa
Mhm.
school. Kasi yung ano niya 2 years lang siya. Kasi yung ano namin degree is 4 years, 'di ba? Yung sa
Yeah.
kanya 2 years tapos parang gusto niyang mag ano into 4 years, something
Mhm.
like that.
Bachelor.
Gusto kong sabihin sa kanya, eh, "Bakit ka pa mag-aaral? Mag-business ka na lang, ano ba 'yan?" But anyway, hindi ko sinabi. So 'yan, to make the long story short, nabago yung schedule niya. Ngayon nag-o-overlap na kami. Alam ko na meron yan siyang tendency na para bang mag-bossy-bossy, yung gano'n. Oh
Mm.
my God, hindi ko talaga feel yung alam mo yung sanay ka na sa anong rhythm mo sa trabaho mo,
Your routine
tapos
ka.
merong biglang magsasabi na, "Did you do this? Oh, what is
Ah,
wrong?" Gano'n.
okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Ma-manage,
Yeah.
detail or ano ba 'yan, micromanage, oo.
Micromanage, yeah, micromanage.
Of course, I have to stay calm and be nice and blah, 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 but
Professional, yeah.
in my head, sinabi ko talaga sa sarili ko, "Sige, it's okay, konting ano na lang, mawawala na ako dito."
So you're now manifesting that,
Oo, otherwise yung dati talagang didibdibin mo, magagalit ka, uuwi kang nakasimangot, kasi
yeah.
wala kang magagawa, eh, gano'n talaga, 'di ba?
Yes. You don't have a choice.
Oo. Pero ngayon alam mo na meron kang chance na makalabas.
Yeah.
So yun ang ano
Yeah,
ko, suggestion ko sa mga tao na hindi na happy sa kanilang mga ginagawa. Look for something like a side hustle like this.
yeah.
Gives
May
us
add
hope.
dyan.
Yeah.
Like, for example, low census
Hospital, oo.
especially sa hospital, right?
Mm.
Sometimes they ask me to go home. I was like, yeah, I can go home. Because you have a check coming in. I mean, there's
Yeah,
have-
you
this
have
that
an extra
really
income.
comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You have
okay,
a plan
bye.
B. Yeah, you have
Yeah.
like an extra income that can cover the loss
anytime,
of, yeah. I
anytime
think
you
I
can
remember.
come home.
I remember Sis Malor also said the same thing. Yeah, I saw one of her posts where there's no patient or something like that, because I think
Yeah.
she's
Oo. Low
home.
census.
Low
Oo.
and
census.
she just say, okay, no problem, because
Yeah.
now you guys have a choice. No, there's no more oh my God, then
Mm-mm.
this is gonna be a low check for me. What's gonna happen to my bills and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Now it's okay because you know
It's
there's
okay.
something coming from your business
Yeah.
that
And
can
plus,
cover that.
hindi ko ginagamit yung PTO ko. I
Oh,
said,
there
oh,
you
no pay is okay.
Oo, ay, alam mo ako rin gano'n din ako. 'Pag ano
Yeah.
minsan lumalabas ako ng mas maaga, tapos sabihin ng ano boss na, "Oh,
wanna use
you
the
gonna use
PTO.
a PT." No,
You
no,
can,
no, I'm fine.
yeah. No pay is okay.
No pay is okay.
Kasi gusto ko siyang i-save sa yung mas malaking bakasyon pa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this another thing, bakasyon.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
mean, given
Vacation.
that I'm retired and I don't have a boss. This is my full time now. This is my plan A now. I was able to travel with my family stayed in the Philippines for 6 months, which can never happen if you work for someone else. And
Yeah.
you mentioned that you have to save PTO and because you wanted to extend your vacation, not just 2 weeks vacation because you want to stay a little longer, a month or 2 months, whatever,
Yeah.
right? But if you are working for someone else, you already know that that's not possible for you to be able to go home to the Philippines or to other country or travel the world in 6 months, half year, without getting in trouble, or
Yeah.
because you're not going to get paid for the rest of the vacations, right? You're only going to get paid for 2 weeks, and you're not
Correct.
going to be allowed because and then you have to coordinate with your coworkers to see,
Yeah.
with
Dapat may
seniority.
mabait sa kanilang lahat.
Yeah. And you really
Mm.
have to beg. See, that's
Mm.
the thing. You have to beg in order for you to just relax. So those are the things that I don't miss.
Kailangan mo pa silang dala ng pasalubong after.
Yeah.
Yung pabilin nila.
Or make sure
Yeah.
you give me pasalubong when you come back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine, right? So those are the things I
Especially
don't
if they know you're going Philippines. Oh, can you buy me this? Bring this back here.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. In short, this business gives us peace, right?
yes.
Peace of mind.
Yes. Peace of mind. Yes, it's like before you are just relying on one source of income, and now you don't need to worry about what if something happened? What if I get sick for more than a month? What if I lost my job? And
Mhm.
at
Yeah.
least we've started to build this business now while we can,
Yeah.
while we're able.
Yeah. Anyway, Coach Lori, ano ka sa bahay mo na? Nandyan ka na sa labas?
Yeah, I'm in the parking lot now on the driveway. But I was just gonna add something to what you ladies were saying. Like, I actually talked about this on my live the other day. Like, um, being the Mother's Day weekend, I'm sure everybody's busy. When there's always events or holidays going on, the weekends go by fast, right?
Mhm.
So when I used to work, I'd be like, man, it's gonna be Monday tomorrow. I hate to go in. I don't want to
Yeah.
go in. And I walked in the office. I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I don't
Mhm.
want to be here,
Yeah.
you know? And now I'm thinking like, I don't have to worry about that now. So
Yep.
I was sharing with my audience, it's like if you start your business now, a year from now when springtime comes, because springtime is when it's really busy for
Yeah.
everybody, sports and everything else, you can probably tackle or scale down your work to working 4 days instead of 5 days,
Yeah.
as long as you work your business, of course,
Mhm.
that can happen for you. So just think
Yeah.
about that. Think
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. I used
Yes.
to be in that situation too.
Yeah.
I got burned out, So when I was presented an opportunity to get out, I grabbed it. And,
Yes.
I never really regretted, grabbing an opportunity like this because now I get to, like there are mornings that, I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, I have so much time. I have four coaches underneath my organization now, and I have so much time now. What do I do? So
Yeah.
now I can finally garden because, last year we didn't get to do that. So we've been in this house for 2 years, almost 2 years. I never get to touch my garden, and I love putting flowers and all that stuff, get vegetables and all that. So I'm like, I'm not old, but I feel like, oh my God, I have so much time. So I only built my business for 3 years, guys.
Yeah.
Imagine a lifestyle where you wake up in the morning and you don't have an alarm clock to wake up to, and you get to decide whether you're gonna sleep in, or you go get your coffee, or you go for a jog, or you get to decide what you want to do. And then
Mhm.
you have so much time in the world that sometimes you don't even know what to do yourself, and you clean the whole house, you organize everything, and you have so much time now. You have more time for yourself, for your family. So think about that. I only
Yes.
did my business for 3 years, 2 years straight, sacrificing a lot of stuff, but it paid off, because my third year I was able to enjoy and travel with my family. And now I'm talking about my almost 3.5 years, 4 years in the business, and I get so much time, and
Yes.
that time is precious, guys. Precious.
Yep.
Yes.
Yay.
Yan. O,
So,
diba?
So magbasa muna tayo ng mga ano natin viewers.
yes.
For some
Yes.
reason, I cannot change the privacy from
Oh,
yeah, from friends to public. So I don't know if it's the Facebook.
Mamaya na siguro yan, sis.
Yeah.
When
mhm.
you you can always change it
All
later.
right. Eden. Ito yung mga ano, mga
Yung ang aming mga loyalist.
loyalists. Yes.
Ano yun? Para tayo nasa eleksyon. Loyalist.
Si Rosette.
Yes, hello.
And of course, Maria.
Hello.
Hello.
Beautiful.
Nanay
Wow,
Lynn ka daw.
Ikaw.
Nanay Lian.
Si Margie.
Hi, Sis Marge.
Alam ko, nakikita ko na to si Margie. Mag-coach din to one day.
Oh yeah. I already am doing to her what I did to you guys.
Yes, she's a really good mentor.
Si Gray.
Love na love niya ang mga
Gray.
business partner.
Claudette.
Isis Claudette.
Ito parang kilala mo to.
Ay, hola.
Hola.
Yan. Yan ang aking boys.
Ex mo yan,
boys.
ex.
Nag-send siya ng stars.
Anong send siya next year?
Star sender yan eh.
Hello.
Oh, Mama Lynn. Oh, much better.
Oh.
Malin na lang.
Ito isang loyalist.
Yes.
Yes. Yan yung mga graveyard shift.
Ito si Tina.
Tina from the Philippines, Miss Philippines.
Tama.
Bagay nga ang Mama Lynn.
Mas
diba?
bagay daw
So
Mama
many
Lynn.
ways to share your business.
Yes, di ba, Sis Marge? Buhay!
Yun na nga, si Buhay Buhay.
Adinken, thank you.
Kyo, Ora.
Sis Melods from
Hi.
the land of long white cloud, New
Ay,
Zealand.
Yeah. Oh, sis, congratulations
New Zealand
signing a
yan.
contract.
New Zealand.
New
Mhm.
Zealand. Our nursepreneur.
Hi, sis Ja.
Yeah, kamsat. Bye mga coach. Sabi ni Sis Adinken.
Oy, safe travel,
Ay.
sis Lerna. Uwi siya ng
Saan
Pinas.
pupunta?
Oh, diba?
Uwi siya.
Enjoy
Yes.
Sean.
Hi, Ating. Hi, Ate Emmy. Hi,
And
sis
then si
Evelyn. Oh, yan. Yung
Yan
mga...
lang ang nakikita ko. I don't know if I missed someone.
Yeah, there's... I think
think
that's it.
That's it. Okay.
That's it.
Yes. Ano ating
Yeah.
for them.
I
For
guess we covered a lot of things already. Si Lori nawala.
Yeah, sabay na yata siya eh. So yeah, well, this is nice because at least now there's 5 of us that can get, like input ba, like different views, different ba yun, parts, yung kumbaga iba-iba ng experiences. Coming from people that works in healthcare, and a mom and who owns a business, stay home mom now, retired, job quitter. Now you get to get the best of 5. The best of 5.
5.
The 5. Yeah, so at least hopefully we get to inspire all of you. Hopefully you guys are now contemplating, just like what Coach Marisol said, think about what do you really want to do in life. Where are you at now at your life? What point of your life now that you have? What you're thinking? how do you see your life 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Do you still see yourself working, able to work? Do you still see yourself working for the same company? Do you still see yourself struggling if you are? Because like Coach Gina said, if you're tired now and if you're busy now, if you don't do anything different, do you think it will change 5 years from now?
It will get worse.
It will get worse.
Yeah.
Yep. You're gonna
Yes.
get burned out.
And then the bad thing or the worst that could happen is you're older by the time.
Older.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or even worse, maybe
Yes.
the company you work for, the hospital you work for, are going through something right now with everything that's happening, and you don't know.
Mm.
You won't know until it's on that time that they are gonna make a decision to close the doors, and there is nothing you can do to stop that.
Yeah.
But there's something you can do that when that happens, you have a plan B. That you're not just gonna sit on a corner and be depressed and miserable and cry because you lost the job, because you have a plan B that you are building along the way. We're not saying that you're gonna lose your job or anything like that. We're praying that you get to stay, but you don't know what tomorrow holds. Like we said, enjoy your family now.
Yeah.
Enjoy your kids. And one thing is, if even if you have a business like this, the benefit that Coach Gina said, tax write-off.
Yeah.
Another benefit is when you have a little kid, when they turn 21 or 18, they can inherit your business. So you're building a legacy for them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
building something that you can pass on to them,
Mhm.
so they don't have to go through what we went through, where we have to go and work, pay bills, pay taxes,
Mhm.
No
and
time.
be busy.
Yeah.
But it's the wrong busy. I always say that because Coach Lori, when I used to bake, I always say I was building the wrong business. It was good at that time because it's feeding us,
Hmm.
but it was the wrong busy. I was busy, but it's the wrong busy. So when I
Yes.
was busy, when I saw this opportunity, I got myself as busy as I can because I know it was for the right purpose. It was for the right reason because I know a year, 2, 3 years from now, or at that time, I will be free.
Yeah.
So it's your choice. What do you want? You want to be
Mhm.
busy now, doing what you do, not knowing what could happen, or do something that you can control. Because in this business, you control your time. You decide when to work, how to work, who to work with.
Yeah.
You decide your paycheck because you create your own income here based on what you put in on your own business, and it is your own business. You are the CEO of your own business in this business. So do you have anything else, guys, ladies, that you want to add on to that? So
You wanna start, Avel?
Coach Lynn say everything, but yes, yeah, don't wait. As always, I always say, don't wait. Not like me, I waited for a month to see the real beauty of this business. Just take an action. Trust yourself, trust the process, and you will get there. Okay, don't wait for that long because the there's no right such thing as the right time. The right time is now.
yeah.
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 Yes.
Coach Lori.
As Coach Mabel said, the right time is now. There's
Yeah.
no, oh, just stop procrastinating and just check it out. you know,
Yeah, just check it out. There's nothing to lose, really.
There is
there
nothing
is
to
nothing.
lose. Right? So, Coach Gina, there is nothing to lose.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
only
Yep.
gonna gain knowledge of what we do.
Mm.
Yes.
You can keep watching us. You can keep saying sana all. You can keep hoping and praying, But until you take that action, until you take that leap of faith, like what we did, you are never going to know what will happen if you would. You can always just say, what if?
Yeah.
You know,
And this
at
they
least,
still can decide anyway. We're
yeah,
not the one that will decide.
at least if you try, you check it out, you can at least say that, there's no more what if, because I already know. What was the word that I always say? You'll never know until you really check it out. Kasi kapag you don't know what you don't know, and you just assume that you know,
Yeah.
then
30 days refund guarantee.
And then most of the time, unfortunately, what they assumed about this business is totally not
the
the correct
different
one.
it's
Yeah.
it's the opposite of
Yeah.
what they think it
Yeah.
is. It's
It's so funny.
opposite. Yeah. And it's the thing is, like, we don't share so much, guys, about the details or anything like that. I know it's frustrating. Believe me, we were there. That's why we were also skeptical. We're also fearful, and we're doubtful because we're not getting so much information. And that's the beauty of this business, guys. We don't
Uh-uh.
have to sit here and talk all all these languages or all this whole entire shebang, because we have an automated system that does the 90% heavy lifting of our job, and we do not need to be experts. We want you to go through the process because we want you to know how easy this business is really done.
Mhm.
You don't have to be sitting on a table trying to explain everything to people.
Yeah.
That's why we don't do that. That's why you will never hear us fill out everything, because we want you to go through the steps. We want to go through the process to know that this is a legit business that you can benefit from.
Yeah. Coach Gina.
Yeah. Sabi nga nila, nasabi na nila, don't wait for the perfect moment. You have to create it. So, take that leap of faith. Start your digital business even if you're scared, you're
Yes.
unsure, or you're
Yeah.
busy. Kasi
Yeah, especially.
I'm busy. But
Espe-
guys, the peace of mind, the freedom, the options that it brings, kapag when you start now, it's worth the effort
yeah.
now. So yeah,
Especially if you're busy, right?
yeah,
Especially if you're busy. The
Yeah.
moment that you feel like you're too busy for this business, that's exactly the reason why you should
Correct.
start.
Talaga yan. I'll bet my life sa statement na yan.
yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Coach Lori, did you want to add something?
Um, no, I think I added. I
Okay.
think I'm good.
Ako, Coach Lynn, meron akong sasabihin. Siguro sa mga nanonood noon na mga parang nag-iisip pa sila na, ay baka gusto nyo kaming mag-join kasi mag-benefit kayo. Actually, mapapasalamatan ninyo ang sarili ninyo kung titingnan nyo ang business na ito and if you decide to start your own.
Yes.
It's the other way around, actually.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, truly is we are really out here and sharing with you guys this everything that we have, because we really care to help you understand more about the business, to help you see what's on the other side, what's on that community, what is really the business is all about. What's really is we're here for you. Like I said, we already took action and take a leap of faith. We already are changing our life, and whether you like it or not, we're just gonna keep changing our life. But why not join us and see for yourself and experience what we've experienced, because that's all really this is all about. We really are just here to share with you the opportunity, nothing more. Nothing more of like trying to force you to join or try to recruit you to join. No, we're just sharing with you guys what we enjoy about our business and what you could possibly benefit from it as well. So, and how easy it's been done. Yeah. So,
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
pester people.
yes.
It has to come to within your heart to join the business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So I think we're okay.
We're good. We're I
We're
think
good.
I think we're all we all
We gave our,
so
like,
much to them. Yeah.
with
We
all
gave
our heart.
with all our hearts and our mind and our soul.
And every 2 weeks, guys, we're gonna be doing this. So yeah, you'll hear more from us.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then since
Every 2 weeks with a group, but every day with.
with the
Yes.
yeah. But yeah, so a final thing is, every Tuesdays and Thursdays, for those of you guys who are watching now or going to be watching the replay of this live with this four beautiful coaches, every Tuesdays and Thursdays we do have a free live webinar. It is at 6 p.m. No, it's 5 p.m. Pacific time,
Yes.
7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know about the Hawaii. I forgot your. I think it's like 3 p.m. or
3
2,
p.m.
3 p.m.
or 2 p.m. 2 p.m.
p.m. Hawaiian time. So, if you are interested in knowing what this business, information about this business, it's free. It's a 90-minute free webinar. Nothing to lose. It's all free. All you needed to do is reach out to us or to the people that share with you this opportunity or this live, and ask them to send you a link. It will be sent to you via email. So whether you register your name and email at their website, or you give them personally your email so that they can register you. It's free. Or if you don't have time for those time slots that I mentioned on Tuesdays or Thursdays, you can always watch a replay. It's free. Okay. And then after watching that, make a decision. Take a leap of faith. Take action. It's a one-time fee, 30-day money-back guarantee. There is nothing to lose. If you don't like what you see, if you're happy with what you're doing, if you're content with what you're earning right now, we don't force people to join. But if you want to make a change and you're tired of being sick and tired and being on that situation that you're at right now, if you're tired, if you're a mom, a retiree, or whatever walks of life, if you're tired and you want to be like us for going towards the financial stress-free lifestyle, then maybe it's time for you to take that action and then go through the steps with us. And we're going to be here for you, with you, every step of the way. Okay? So with that being said, we want to say good night to all of you guys and hope the rest of your week becomes an amazing week, and hope to see you guys in the inside of our community.
Yay.
I just want to add
Bye.
one more thing.
Bye,
Can I add
everyone. Bye,
God
ladies.
bless you
one more thing?
all.
Thank
Bye,
you.
ladies.
Okay.
It was
I just
nice,
want to add
ladies.
one more thing. Can I add one more thing, Coach
Sure,
Lynn?
sure.
Yeah,
For
sure.
those who are not able to watch the actually, what time is it? Yeah, okay, so the live is already done for Tuesday, but for those that don't have time to watch a replay tonight or tomorrow, I will be on the live workshop for Thursday. So
Oh,
catch me this
Oh,
coming Thursday together with my business partners Mariel and Meg. So we will be there, so catch us and just register on the
Thursday.
website.
Thursday.
oh,
There
Okay.
you
nice.
go. Wow. Nice,
Nice.
nice, ladies. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, ladies. Have a great night. Thank you for
Bye-bye.
your time,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
God bless. Bye.